Hi scholars and happy Tuesday. Today we're doing Module 6, Lesson 15, and our objective is I can add a pair of two-digit numbers when the one's digits have a sum greater than 10 with drawing and recording the total below. Our objective is kind of similar to yesterday's, but a step different. Before we get into the lesson, I have some announcements. Remember to get on Zern and iReady Math for at least 30 minutes this week. I went over it yesterday. I'm going to go over it today. I will be giving extra Guru team points for the badges you earn on Zern. You get a badge every time you complete a lesson. The lessons you are on, I selected for the lessons that we are currently doing. You need to work your way through the module to catch up if you haven't started on Zern already. And then also just getting on iReady Map, I have lessons on there specifically for you. We will have an iReady assessment later during this online learning. It will be a little different, but you need to practice. So make sure you're getting that time in. Your problem set today is on pages 15 and 16, and you do not have an assignment due today. That means you still need to do your work, but I do not need a picture of it today. Today, you will need a piece of paper and a pencil if that is available. If not, you could use a whiteboard or some extra room on your packet, but I want you to follow along with us. Below, it says extra, virtual manipulatives, and in parentheses, it says link in the description below. So as you can see, I have a link on the PowerPoint, which you cannot click on this video, but if you scroll down in the description below, I have this linked because it's a site where you can use Unifix cubes and different materials, but I want you to specifically use Unifix cubes. Those are just the regular cubes we would use in the classroom, but it's online. It'll help you a lot with today's lesson. So make sure you're always looking in that box below because that has our upcoming lessons you need to watch and any other sites that I want you to go on that might help you. So if you are not ready, pause the video here, get what you need, and then hit play once you're ready to go. On the board, I have 59 plus 34 equals blank. I want to show you this problem with 10 sticks. What is the total number of tens in the first add-in? So that means the number 59. That's the first add-in. How many tens are there? Good. 5 tens. We have 5 tens, and how many more ones looking at that number 59? 9 ones. Why do I put my cubes like that instead of just putting them all over the board? Why are my cubes lined up like that? What am I making? 5 groups. Remember to always make 5 groups. We went over this all the time in school, but it seems like sometimes I look at your work and our cubes are not in 5 groups or our circles are not in 5 groups and it looks a little messy. You need to make sure you're putting it in 5 groups so it's easy to tell. So when you look at mine, you can see it's easily 9 because if I had one more, that would be a 10 frame or a 10 group. But I have one less than that. I have 9. I can quickly just see that and know. Now, moving on. How many tens are in the second add-in? The second add-in that means it's 34. How many tens are in 34? 3 tens. Will we be adding 3 tens to the ones? Or to the tens? To the tens, obviously we're going to add our tens to our tens. So this is going to look a little different. I'm going to put my 3 tens underneath my 5 tens. Or we could say we're vertically aligning them. Can you say that? Vertically aligning? Good job. That means it's one's on top of the other. It's going up and down, not next to each other, not side to side. We're up and down. So I have my 5 tens at the top. Now I'm making 34. I have my 3 tens. But I'm not done. 34 is 3 tens and how many more ones? 4 ones. We should add them to the ones. So I'm going to put my 4 ones underneath my ones for the number 59. Now I'm going to make a line under all of those. So I'm vertically aligning 4 ones to 9 ones. So now our cubes are all arranged. So we're ready to add. What is 9 ones and 4 ones? I want you to think for a minute. 9 ones and 4 ones. What is that together? I put a box on it so you can see what I'm talking about. My 9 ones and my 4 ones. What can I do with these? So I have some good ideas. I know that 9 ones and 4 ones is 13 ones. But I also know 9 needs 1 more to make a 10. I can take 1 from the 4, and now we have 10 at the top. And how many are left over? So I'm going to explain that again. I circled one of my cubes from the bottom row. Out of my 4, I circled 1. I have an arrow showing I'm going to put that with my 9 ones at the top. Now that we made a new 10, how many ones do we still have? How many ones are not circled? Good, 3 ones. Now we're moving on to our 10s. We did our ones first, now we go to our 10s. Looking at our 10s, how many 10s do we have now? Well, I know that we had 5 at the top and 3 at the bottom, and I know 5 and 3 make 8. But is that how many 10s I have? No, I'm forgetting I already made a 10 over here on the right with my ones. I remember I have 8 10 sticks, but I have 1 10 I made with my ones. 8 plus 1 is 9. So what is 59 plus 34? I want you to say the number sentence. I have an arrow pointing. 59 plus 34 equals 93. Now you say it. Good. Now we're going to try again. I have 49 plus 35 equals blank. How many 10s are in my first add-in? My first add-in is 49. How many 10s are there? 4. And how many 1s are there? 9. Am I showing number 49 with 10s and 1s? Yes. My second add-in, 35. How many 10s are in 35? 3 10s. And how many 1s? 5 1s. Remember, I'm putting my first add-in at the top with my cubes, my second add-in on the bottom with my cubes, and I'm lining it up perfectly. So my 10s are under my 10s, my 1s are under my 1s. We can see it clearly. I'm going to put a box around my 1s. You don't need to do this if you're following along. You can just look at the box. I have my 1s. I have 9 1s at the top, 5 at the bottom. What could I do to make this easy to make a new 10? I could add 1 to my 9 to make a new 10. So I circled 1 cube from the bottom, put an arrow to the top. I'm making a new 10. But we're not done. How many 1s are left over? How many 1s are not circled? 4. So now we know we have 4 extra 1s. Now how many 10s? We can see that there's 4 at the top, 3 at the bottom. That's 7. But we can't forget we have to add the 10 we just made. So 7 plus the 10 we just made is 8. 49 plus 35 equals 84. I want you to say the whole number sentence. Good job. So I should have heard you say 49 plus 35 equals 84. Here, I want you to pause the video after I explain. So it's practice. You can use that link that is in the description box below, and it looks like this, to get to the cubes. I want you to solve 43 plus 36 equals and 38 plus 47 equals, doing it the exact way I just did, but using cubes online. I want you to send me a picture of you using the online resource, and you will get 3 grower team points if you show me that you're using it to solve, just like we did all together. Pause the video now so you can get that done. Now, we have something new. We're doing 17 plus 65 equals blank. But instead of using cubes, we're going to make quick 10 drawings. So I want you to make a quick 10 drawing to show the first add-in. What is the first add-in? 17. So please show me 17 with a quick 10 drawing. It should look like this. I have one 10 and my 7 ones, making sure that you're putting your ones into 5 groups. Look at how my circles are all lined up nice and neat to show my 5 groups. I didn't draw circles all over. I drew them in 5 groups. Now let's get ready to draw 65. Where should we draw the 6 quick 10s? Should we draw it under our 10s or under our 1s? Under our 10s, so please draw those 6 quick 10s under the 1 quick 10 we already have. Where should we draw the 5 1s? Good, under the 1s, right below the 7 1s from 17. So make sure you draw your 65, and it should look like this. Notice that when I draw my quick 10s, I have a big space. Why do I have a big space in the quick 10s I drew? Good, kind of like a 5 group. I'm showing 5 quick 10s together and then 1 quick 10 a little separate. So I can see 5, 6. So I don't have to count every single one when I look. I can just see 5, 6. Good job. And I have my 5 1s. Now we're going to solve. I want to add my 1s to make a new 10. I see an easy way to do this. I have 2 groups of 5. All of us know that 2 groups of 5 make a 10. So I circled those and I put a line to show I'm going to put those together. That makes 1 10. How many 1s do I have left over? How many are not in the circles? Great job, 2. We had 2 left over. Now we're going to count our 1s. Well, it's easy because I see a group of 5. Now I have 6, 7 10s, plus the 10 I just made. So 7 plus 1, 8 10s. So I put my 8 under my 10s. What number did I make? 82. Now I want you to put it in this number sentence. Repeat after me. 17 plus 65 equals 82. Great job. That's how we do it with quick 10s. Now practice again. You're going to use quick 10 drawings to solve these 2 number sentences. You have 38 plus 52 and then 38 plus 62. If you want those extra grower team points, send me a picture of you using quick 10 drawings for 3 grower team points. That means in this video, you could earn 6 grower team points for doing all your practice work and sending it to me. Pause the video here, and then once you're done, hit play so you can get the directions for your work today. On the first page of your problem set, you are solving using quick 10s and 1s drawings. Remember to line up your 10s with 10s and 1s with 1s. You're going to write the total below your drawing. So look at how in box A, it already gave you an example of what yours should look like. Make sure your work looks exactly like that every time you do it. This is getting you ready for second grade. On the second page of your problem set today, you're doing the same thing. You're going to solve using quick tens and ones. Remember to line up your tens with tens and ones with ones and write the total below your drawing. I hope you guys have a terrific Tuesday. You're working so hard. I'm getting a lot of work from you guys, which is awesome. So keep it up. I will be posting the rest of the week, but I'll be posting myself, maybe going over some work, but then I'm going to link to the video you'll be watching. I will not be teaching a lesson the rest of the week. Make sure you watch out for those because I'm not sure if you guys were seeing it before. I was putting it in the descriptions below. So make sure you watch for that. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.